So, in this episode of Plugin Techniques, I have a very maybe stupid idea that also kind of works. So, what I'm doing is I've taken my expander in, Channel Strip 2, and I've purposefully made it a little weaker. So, you can see it's not closing all the way. And it's picking up that bass, the low frequencies, right, from the central air in my house. There's an air conditioner at the other end of the house as well. And you're hearing that little low rumble. If I shut up, you'll hear it. Right? That's coming from an air conditioner, right? So one thing I used to do, and you could still do it, I'll take a band, right? I'll put it to 96 dB per octave. I'll put it at 80 fucking hertz on the dot. I won't change the Q or anything, and I'll cut it all the way, right? So I'll do a 30. Why is it not working? I'll do a 30 dB cut right there. So now, if you listen to the expander, it has none of those low frequencies, right? Oh, well, you also got to remember, hey, I just cut all those frequencies at 80 hertz, right? So what I'll do, this is kind of tacky, but it works. I'll take another one at 80 hertz, another EQ after the expander, 96 dB per octave, Q1, and then I'll just turn it up 30 decibels. So now what you get is all the frequencies you just took out, well, they're back now, right? But if I turn it up, the expander is having to work less. You can see it's able to close more, right? I don't know when you would ever use this little technique, because at the end of the day, you're still going to want to tweak that expander a bit. But with that said, it does work a little better than say I don't change anything, right? I just have this expander at that setting. I turn off this Pro Q. I open this one back up. I disable this band. Look at that level there, right? Watch that level when I turn it up. All right, now watch this. Watch that level when I have this little trick on. You can see it does affect the expander in a pretty neat way. And on top of that, if I, talk for a second, right? This is an example of me talking with the little technique turned on, it's on, right? But now this is how I sound with it off. You can hear I didn't lose any clarity in the bass. It's all still there. But now the expander is having to work much less. And you see, the reason I show you this is look at my DSP usage, right? It's 13%. If I wanted that same performance, or if I wanted that same bass removal, right, I would use something like RX9 dehum, right? So I'll crank that. And you can hear it's almost working the exact same, but the DSP's gone up 20%, right? So now you can do less total in your DAW, right? So that's, look at the level. See, it goes back. If I turn on see, it does very similar, because you can see even in these frequencies here, it's, what is this, like 600, right? Down to whatever. We can mimic that, sure. Let's open this thing up. Let's do a Q of 0.5. Okay, now listen to all that bass that just disappeared. Well, let's open this one up to a Q of 0.5. Okay, well, now all those frequencies that I just deleted are right back. But that expander don't gotta work for shit. Isn't that neat? So yeah, I don't know. This is probably a really shitty technique, but hey, it works, apparently. It saves on DSP a good bit. So, yeah, go give that a shot. See if you like it. Um, hmm. Thanks for watching. And, obviously, Discord's in the description, blah, blah, blah. Go join it. I say that in like every video. So,